So I was on the way to the library to talk to Miss M to see, if she could help me figure out where Jonah went. And this woman who looked like my grandmother came out of the antique store. Anyone who knows this town knows who this is, and then they'll know who I am, but I just have to say fuck it for Jonah's sake. This is Mary White. She is the woman who adopted, Mama Lori and my Aunt Brenda. She's my grandmother. The woman I saw looked the same, except her hair was darker, and she was wearing a maroon velvet hat. It looked exactly like the one my Mama Lori had, the one with the antique brooch. It's not like, it could be a different one, but this is the only hat I can find in here, and I've gone through all of these boxes, I've unpacked all of them, and it's not there. I brought so much stuff into this room, it's starting to look like the rest of the house, but I wasn't 100% sure if the lady looked like Grandmother White or not, but then she starts smiling at me, and, like she knows me, and says, you've been a naughty monkey, and I'm trying to think where I've heard that before, like the naughty monkey, and she's talking in this snotty voice about how Brenda took me in, and, how I'm embarrassing my family, and that I'm way in over my head. And that caught my attention. I was like, she knows that I've been posting this stuff. So but like, by then she'd already gone back inside the antique store, because I was freaked out. I didn't want to say anything. So I went to the library to tell Miss M that somebody who looked like Grandmother White, like, just showed up and chewed me out. And, like, did she know of anybody like that? She found a picture of Grandmother White in the library archives and printed it out for me. And it's freaky how much that woman looked like her, except for Grandmother White would be, like, in her 80s if she was still alive, and this woman was much younger. But I got Miss M to come to the antique store again with me anyway to see if, like, she was still there or something.
Hey Travis, how's it going?
Good. How you doing, Elena?
Good. Have you met Char?
I don't believe so. Pleased to meet you.
Hey, we're hoping you can help us solve a little mystery.
Do you know the woman in this photo?
Of course. Everyone knows Mrs. White.
Was someone who looks like her in here today?
Oh, I would have remembered anybody who looked like Mrs. White. She was over 6 feet tall.
I saw her come in here.
Aren't you Mary White's grandbaby? Well, sweetheart, your grandmother would have been in her 80s if she was alive today.
I never said I saw my grandmother. I said I saw a woman who looked like her.
No, I think Ruben here is going to really tell for sure.
I heard she was living out there with Brenda. No wonder she's confused out here.
Hey, she was wearing that hat.
Oh, now that you mention it, that lady did have a similar type of look to Mrs. White in her younger days.
She was wearing a hat that belonged to my mom. How did she get that?
Hey, what are you doing with that phone?